What is up, guys? Welcome back to a new video, and in today's video I'm actually going to be talking about the two defenses that piss everyone off. Those are the ice turret and the fire turret. We're actually going to start off with the ice turret first, and piss you off as in they're the ones that annoy you the most, because they are the most lethal on the battlefield, and they truly are. They are also the most expensive, let's say that, to get to a pretty good level, as you're going to use both wood and fragments. Now, we're going to talk about that in a second, but I just wanted to show you first mine and how far they are, what level they are, and what attack power and health they have at the moment. Now, they're only level 33. I know they actually reach a maximum of 45 with the latest update. Let's start with the ice turret. My ice turret is level 33, and its attack is 190k, its health is 658k, and special attack is 152k. Now, the special attack is a little lower than the attack itself, but trust me, there's a reason to that. The actual special attack this has, we're going to view the tutorial as well, is it actually slows down dragons and it shields the nearby allies. Now that's pretty good. I actually have defenses. I've got defense videos of these in action and me actually destroying at one point some of the best dragons that you encounter. And that's what I'm actually going to be talking about today as well in the video. I'm actually going to be discussing which defenses you can use to take out one of the most annoying dragons that are currently being used, such as Tyran, Scar, Nightshade, or I don't know, Tengu, Ebon, or whoever it is that's been bothering you the last probably few months, because with the introduction of these divine dragons, they're making level 80s and 90s hit the 1 million or even 2 million mark with dragons. And that's pretty annoying, considering you're like, I don't know, around level 100, 120, you should have around a 2.5, maybe 3 million defense. I'm at level 145 and I have 3.53 million. So I could probably be, maybe not successfully, but I could probably try and get raided from a level 110 or 100 or even 98, because those people already have 2 millions worth of dragons because of this evolution thing. So that's why you should always be on the alert. And let's be quite honest here, they're actually the go-to dragons right now. Those divine dragons, they're the go-to dragons. During wars, they're probably the dragons that are used the most. And to be quite fair, they are my strongest dragons right now as well. So this is good on equipment, so let's not look at that. But it's true, like Nightshade, Snowdrop, Scar, they're probably going to be my strongest dragons. And they're always going to be like that, because they hit Sapphire first. Probably Scar and Nightshade, and then probably Snowdrop and Tyran will surpass them. I don't know if I can finish off Tengu, but I'll try my best. Now, getting onto the discussion, getting back onto it. So I'm actually going to have some pretty good advice for you on which ones of these two defenses to use, because believe it or not, they actually have a common enemy, these dragons, and it's one of these two spells. I mean, one of these two defenses. Now let's talk about proper statistics. So how much damage will the ice turret deliver at level 45? And that's a pretty good question, because it'll actually deliver a 534,000 damage. That is ridiculous. That is pretty high considering. And if you're impressed with this, you should listen after what the fire turret delivers. It will have the ice turret a health at level 45 of 2.153 million. There will be a lot of fragments spent and a lot of wood spent. I believe the fragments are going to be around 27,000 for one turret to get to level 45, and the wood I believe is around 6 million, something like that, something around those regions. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. I'm willing to excuse myself because I haven't done proper calculation. Now, the fire turret, I've also got it at level 33 because I tend to actually level these up the most during fortification event, as they give out the most amount of points. Now, I've also got it at level 33, as I said, and the attack is 336,000. Special attack is the same, and that's the beast mode of this defense. It has an incredible attack, considering the special attack is supposed to be sometimes double. Like, take for example my lightning turret. Let's take do we have a higher one? Take this one. I think it's this one, level 27. Yeah, and it has 66.4k at level 27. That's only 5 levels differences, guys. A little bit more. 6 levels, but that's still a huge difference. And the special attack on this one is 143k. It's almost triple. But yeah, that's what I was trying to say. The thing about the fire turret, it's not that it has a low special attack, it's that it's got a high attack. Its attack is already incredibly high. Now let's just look at the special attack. Its super shot actually burns, gets rid of a huge amount of damage, and the other it makes it actually more prone to damage from the others, so it makes it weaker. What does this have at level 45? Now, at level 45, the fire turret runs an incredible 932,000. That is huge. That is double what the ice turret has. And the health is the same, because the health will actually remain the same for almost every turret, or every defense actually, so to say. And that's 2.153 million. And the actual spending you're going to do for one turret is the same as the ice turret. So around 27,000 fragments and around 6 million wood, something like that in those regions. And I know it's pretty high, because I think I have around 27,000 fragments total right now, or a little bit more than that, around maybe 35 something. But that's one turret. That's going to get me one turret to level 45. That is quite high. So probably, if I think about how much I spent already, that is pretty ridiculous, because every turret I have is around level 33. Now these ones are a bit left behind. They're level 31, and this one I've got no idea because it's on upgrade. But yes.
So the way you can actually obtain the most amount of fragments for your ice turret or your fire turret is actually from pricing. Pricing, they can go up to branches that you can actually find in the seasonal dragons, and you actually obtain quite a lot. You can actually obtain you start with 500 and you can actually go all the way to 3,500 each. And that's a pretty good price level for these fragments. Or you can just drop them off from chests. And only gold chests will give you the ice fragment and the fire turret fragments. You can't find them obviously in silver chests because they drop down runes, and bronze chests. Bronze chests will just drop you down the rare elemental ember fragments, and that's it. They won't give you any of those fire or ice fragments. That's the only way you can find it. I actually have quite a lot. I've almost completed all 3 branches, so that also adds up.
Let's get to some of the best defenses I've seen. Now, I'm actually going to show you a few examples. I'm going to show you examples of where I literally demolish dragons, and where sometimes it doesn't go so well due to maybe the dragon attacking being way higher than you, or maybe just, not bad defense, because there's never bad defense. Sometimes it's even more about just putting the actual correct combos and placing of the actual defense than the actual level itself. You obviously can't show up with levels 15 or something. If you're actually going up against level 120 bases, you can't do that. Level 15 is probably like for the 40s and 50s and 60s maybe. But you shouldn't be at 15 anymore if you're in my level region. No. Now, let's get to that.
So in this defense, he actually comes in with Anapa. That's probably one of the best dragons I've seen so far. And I actually put up lightnings and the mage to actually steal off some rage. And I actually go up here, and he's already got half his health. And look at how the ice turret just demolishes him. Look at how it just demolishes him. And the fire turret gives it its last super shot, and that's it. That's the end of Anapa. It lasted very, very little. But now that's the thing with these guys. They have a second dragon, and he comes in with Snowdrop, and his Snowdrop, I believe, is maxed out, because look at how he gets rid of those 2 defenses right there. Those are level, I believe, 38 defenses, and he just gets rid of them like that, just like that. And he comes over this island, and yeah, he already knows how to approach it. Well, maybe he actually doesn't, and he doesn't hit off the storm right there. We get a bit of time, but yeah, his Snowdrop is way too strong for us to even like steal some health off him. He heals back, and yeah, he's back to destroying, and he's probably gonna get the RSS as well. And so I just decide to to quit. As soon as I see that defeat, I'm like, yeah, you know what? Let's just leg it. Let's just leg it out of here. And so I do. Now this attack, he comes in with Scar, but I believe this Scar actually came in way too strong for this base. So he actually comes in, and this is actually one of those examples where if your defense is not put well together, or you don't work on your turrets, yeah, you're not gonna get really far, to be honest. Especially if a Scar comes in. Probably one of the best dragons. Still probably the best dragon running with the best spells, I believe. But yeah, he comes in, and just look at how much is even spell flux. Like spell flux, not on the actual spell, like the actual defense it destroys, but the others, they lose like half the health. That's ridiculous. Spell flux shouldn't do that. It gets rid of like, I believe, 20% of the health, of the total health, and that shouldn't be half. It's ridiculous. But yeah, he just gets rid of everything. I try to last a little bit longer, try to show these 2 fire and ice, well, they're fire turrets in this case, and but yeah, they get destroyed very quickly in this case as well. And yeah, but this is it really hurts me. But yeah, this is just really bad. Or maybe the actual dragon was way too strong. Now this next attack, he actually comes in with Nightshade, and I actually try and drop myself on the ice turret, but I just see right away that his Nightshade was way too strong for this base. So I try and attempt from the second island, try aim for myself for the things, but he just destroys everything. So there's really no point of me even trying. I do keep on trying on this, but there's really no point of covering it. Let's just move to the next attack. Now this next island, he also comes in with Nightshade, but he dies so quickly that I don't even have time to even look at him. Now he then uses a second dragon. I try to repair myself, even though no damage was done. Only the first two defenses were destroyed. He comes in with Sigurd, and he tries himself to get the Phoenix technique, which is dying and coming back to life, dying and coming back to life. But there's really no point, as he's gonna run out of rage at some point, and the ice turret just keeps on demolishing him. He comes back to life. He gets hit by the ice turret and the fire turret, and yes, I think he survives this one again. But after this one, he's completely gone. He's gonna die so quickly. Look how much health the ice turret eats, man. It's ridiculous, and he just dies. There's really no point. He then comes in with, I believe, a gold tier dragon, which is Wilgnoa. If he starts loading, yes, he comes in with Wilgnoa. He comes in with 30%, 30%, but yeah, he tries an attempt that invincibility shield, but the fire turret hits him right there. The ice turret is hitting him, slowing him down, and yeah, that's the end of Wilgnoa as well. Now, this attack, he starts off with the attack with Nightshade. He comes in. I don't know why this guy just put on a fire turret just there, but yeah, the connectivity was a bit slow here. But he comes in, and I'm taking this time to repair and put some shield on, and I'm actually gonna aim for the ice turret right there and the fire turret, and yes, he starts shooting. The ice turret seems to be eating a bit of health, but it's not strong enough. He then uses the invert, gets rid of the fire turret. That's why the fire turret on Nightshade is completely useless, especially the super shot. I then try and get an angle on this to see where I can go. I sort of try and put some shields on. I then turn myself for the ice turret right here. See if I can get some damage off him. I try and heal it up, and he manages to actually go invisible and gets invisible through literally 3/4 of this island, and he then uses the invert to get rid of those two trebuchets, and he comes around and doesn't even see the light of day of this island and just gets demolished. So there's really nothing he can do. I believe I try and repair myself, even though there's this Nightshade. He managed. This is how you actually use a pretty good. This is how you actually effectively use Nightshade. You have to use every spell, every circumstance. You have to be good with that. Now his Scar comes in. Look at how much that ice turret is getting rid of. It's ridiculous how much health that ate. Dude, it was a Scar. It wasn't like it was a pretty stupid dragon like Banda. It was a Scar. Now he comes in back with Wilgnower again. I don't know why. I don't know what's their fixation with Wilgnower, to be honest. And yes, he gets destroyed. And now that's the thing that pisses me off. He comes in with Pharactus, and Pharactus has got the Havoc spell. And Havoc, if you use it well, dude, that will get you damaged. That will get you damage. And he actually uses it. He gets rid of that ice turret right there. That was actually the savior of the day. It could have been the savior of the day. But yeah, it doesn't work. He comes around. I try and aim myself for the Mage Tower and the actual Storm Tower to repair. But yes, he comes in once again with the Havoc, gets rid straight away of the Storm, gets rid of the Mage. But I actually I managed to get some Rage stolen off him. But yes, Wilgnower, that's the thing. It's got the sacrifice, so he can get Rage whenever he wants. As long as you have health, you're fine. He then comes in here around this corner and just manages to survive. If this guy had one more damage taking defense, it would have been the end of Wilgnower. He then steals the RSS, try and repair it, maybe use the super shot to heal himself so this guy doesn't manage to steal the actual RSS, but he then manages to steal one using the Havoc spell. He then, okay, let's move on to this attack, and this is Phasmos. It's Phasmos at its best, and look at how he just demolishes everything. I thought I'd just put this in because it's Phasmos, Phasmos, you just gotta put your hats down and just bow to him. There's nothing you can do. He literally gets a one-hit kill on many of these defenses. And these defenses, they look like they're made of pudding, but they're really not. They're like level 30 and above. Some of them even hit their 40s. The one that died with 2 hits are actually level 40. But Phasmos here is at its best. He's got even a 30 plus percentage added to him. So yeah, really, when this guy's looking for food, there's nothing you can do. There's really nothing you can do. It's just leg it. Try and leg it if you can. That's the thing you can do. Try and leg it. If Phasmos is around the corner, just leg it. Hide. Yeah, he just gets rid of everything, gets rid of the wood, the food, and finishes the attack.
Watching, guys, that was the end of the defenses. I hope you guys enjoyed them. If you did, drop a like. If you want to see more, subscribe to my channel. And if you have stories to share based on these dragons and them destroying you, just comment me. I'll be interested to read them. And remember, guys, this Team Gauntlet event is actually going to have the bonus meter to fill up. So do fill that up before you use inner fires. Trust me, you will get a lot more points. And that's the end, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you guys in that chapter.